chemistry. I feel you forever. Come rest your head right upon my shoulder. I think you there will make it over, 'cause I know that this is the way true love should be. This is our loving chemistry. I'll make you smile, there will be no bother. We'll take our time, let's make this last forever. This is the way true love should be.
This is our loving chemistry.
This is the way true love should be.
Green was accused of laughing during a House Committee on Homeland Security, where they were discussing a commemorative coin that depicted Haitian migrants being whipped at the border. Now, does anybody here think that Marjorie Taylor Greene has any clue what goes on in Haiti or what has led Haiti to get to where it is right now? Anybody? I don't think she does. So Marjorie, if you're watching, this one's for you. See, in the 1800s, when Haiti asked for independence from France, France said, well, you're going to have to pay our slavers, because what are we going to do without your slaves? So it charged, right, the slave debt to Haiti, the equivalent today of $30 to $40 billion. Do you think Haiti had that kind of money? No. So what did Haiti do? It had to borrow from France to pay back the slave debt to France. Haiti had been paying that debt off for 122 years, all the way up until 1947. And if you're thinking, well, what does this have to do with America? Oh, do you think that America wouldn't cash in on that slave debt? You think America didn't want to cash? Let me tell you, in 1911, America decided to assist in the acquisition of the Haitian treasury. And so by 1922, the remainder of that indemnity had been transferred to America. So Haiti from 1922 to 1947 was paying the remainder of that slave debt to American investors, okay? And that single-handedly destroyed Haiti. It brought Haiti to its knees. The reason Haiti is the way that it is today is because of France and subsequently America. And do you know when that law got repealed? 2016. In 2016, they repealed the slave debt after they had already paid it. And guess what? No restitution to Haiti, not yet. So I understand your national security border concerns. I get it. I'm not an idiot, but here's the thing. If you want to keep people away from your borders, a really great way to do that is to stop destabilizing their countries. Stop demanding billions of dollars in slave debt, right? And then maybe those destitute, destabilized countries won't have to expel people out and force them to your borders.
They're looking for God to cover for them now, that sure.
You show me the way, teach me how to pray. Oh, me, oh God, who me every day.
Just kidding.
Tell me what
Bring
to
back.
say.
I thought it was connected.
But I never give up.
How could it not? Let me go check. Let me go check. Let me go check. Okay.
Through the journey of life, sometimes I lose my stride, but you gave me strength. You're right here by my side. I will praise no God but you. I've seen what you can do. Now maybe as I kneel on my knees and pray, I pray you guide me every day. Guide me, oh God, the way. Teach me how to pray. To hold me, oh God. Prove me every day. Tell me what to say. So every night as I lay to rest, I pray before I sleep. I know my soul you will keep me. Yeah. If I die before I pray my soul you will take me. In you I have all the faith. I praise no God but you. I've seen what you can do.
Yeah, things are heating up here in the studio. Let's hope they will cool down a bit now.
I pray you every day. Me, oh God, please show me the way. Teach me how to pray.
Alright, then. I was hoping that you would catch that.
Prove me every day. Teach me what to say.
Just in case you missed that piece, I'm gonna play it again, yeah? Yeah. Blood fire, go on, stop the foolishness, man. Stop the foolishness.
So today, Marjorie Taylor Greene was accused of laughing during a House Committee on Homeland Security where they were discussing a commemorative coin that depicted Haitian migrants being whipped at the border. Now, does anybody here think that Marjorie Taylor Greene has any clue what goes on in Haiti or what has led Haiti to get to where it is right now? Anybody? I don't think she does. So Marjorie, if you're watching, this one's for you. See, in the 1800s, when Haiti asked for independence from France, France said, well, you're going to have to pay our slavers because what are we going to do without your slaves? So it charged, right, the slave debt to Haiti, the equivalent today of $30 to $40 billion. Do you think Haiti had that kind of money? No. So what did Haiti do? It had to borrow from France to pay back the slave debt to France. Haiti had been paying that debt off for 122 years, all the way up until 1947. And if you're thinking, well, what does this have to do with America? Oh, do you?
What do you know? Hold on. What's going on with you people? What's going on? I'm going to tell you something, you see. This thing here, it's not easy, you know. Oh gosh. Hold on. All right, people, let me just give you this right, but now I'll come back with that piece again because you're not playing. You're not even don't know.
No one no vanity, just judge a blessing. No one no vanity, just judge a blessing. Food from Tom's up and no drink tea from man. St. Charlie Belly truck food. No drink tea from man. And now because of the bastard system. Revolution time. Lady, you swim a ball boy. We no see no leaders round here, ready to put them life on the line. They might trample the people rights. This system not give us no rights. You want provide and can't provide. Need some changes in our life. Someday, one day, and I able to relax with my family. Take them out to picnic on a Sunday. My dreams is impossible. You make it look as if no goals are not reachable. But my dreams seems impossible. Yes, my dreams seems impossible. It's only Jah I hold on to. It's only Jah I hold on to. All is vanity. All is vanity. It's only Jah I hold on to. It's only Jah I hold on to. All is vanity. All is vanity. Gonna make them wonder what kind of influence we under. It a go roll like thunder. Like crazy, this thing like a raptor. Don't let them control your mind. Rasta man a one war. The government now go fight. Not at all for the poor man's right. Someday, one day, when I able to relax with the family, take them to picnic on a Sunday. If life was a thing that money could buy, we would surely and oh, surely die. And that's the way it seems to me. That's the way it seems to me. Jah I hold on to. It's only Jah I hold on to. All is vanity. All is vanity. It's only Jah I hold on to. It's only Jah I hold on to. All is vanity. All is vanity. Them a jump for the people rights. This system not give us no rights. Won't provide and can't provide. We need some changes in our life. Them a jump for the people rights. This system not give us no rights. Won't provide and can't provide. We need some changes in our life. Someday, one day, when I'm able to relax with my family, take them out to picnic on a Sunday. It's only Jah I hold on to. It's only Jah I hold on to. All is vanity. All right. I think it feels said that we have it now, right? You know what it is? So I am to blame. I am to blame directly, right?
So today,
it's just fat fingers, right? So listen to this again. Listen to this again.
House Committee on Homeland Security, where they were discussing a commemorative coin that depicted Haitian migrants being whipped at the border. Now, does anybody here think that Marjorie Taylor Greene has any clue
one piece
what goes on in Haiti, or what has led Haiti to get to where it is right
now?
Anybody?
On one island.
So Marjorie, if you're watching, this one's for you. See, in the 1800s, when Haiti asked for independence from France, France said, well, you're going to have to pay our slavers, because what are we going to do without your slaves? So it charged, right, the slave debt to Haiti, the equivalent today of $30 to $40 billion. Do you think Haiti had that kind of money? No. So what did Haiti do? It had to borrow from France to pay back the slave debt to France. Haiti had been paying that debt off for 122 years, all the way up until 1947. And if you're thinking, well, what does this have to do with America? Oh, do you think that America wouldn't cash in on that slave debt? You think America didn't want to cash? Let me tell you, in 1911, America decided to assist in the acquisition of the Haitian treasury. In 1922, the remainder of that indemnity had been transferred to America. So Haiti, from 1922 to 1947, was paying the remainder of that slave debt to American investors. Okay, and that single-handedly destroyed Haiti. It brought Haiti to its knees. The reason Haiti is the way that it is today is because of France and subsequently America. And you know when that law got repealed? 2016. In 2016, they repealed the slave debt after they had already paid it. And guess what? No restitution to Haiti, not yet. So I understand your national security border concerns. I get it. I'm not an idiot. But here's the thing. If you want to keep people away from your borders, a really great way to do that is to stop destabilizing. So today, stabilizing their countries. Stop demanding billions of dollars in slave debt, right? And then maybe those destitute, destabilized countries won't have to expel people out and force them to your
Pain.
Today, Marjorie Taylor Greene was out and force them to your borders. Ever thought about that?
Yes, K-Man. Yeah. You see? You see? You see? Fat fingers. Fat fingers, that's all that. Oh boy. You know something what I do enjoy about those little things there, right? Is that people are telling the truth. People are telling the truth. Haiti, you know. Haiti. Those who are in the ignorance of life, those who are living in the ignorance of a bubble, one would think that that was a separate island, an island by itself. Haiti. Where is Haiti? Hold on. Whoa. Is it not one half of the Dominion Republic? The Dominican Republic? Hold on. Wait a minute. Does that mean that they are side by side on the same island? Oh my days. Oh my days. Just go look it up. Shall we Google Earth that? Let's go Google Earth Haiti. Let's just go Google Earth that little piece of land there in Haiti. Huh? Come on now. Let's look at that. And what do you see? What do you see? No, it is not a separate piece of island to all the rest. It is there. It is part of the Dominican Republic. And I'm going to tell you now, there is a divide. Apartheid. The mentality of some of those people there, so apartheid ain't got nothing upon them. Nothing upon them. Right? And even to the extent of when you have them Yassa living amongst we, them still are going with the same BS. Right? I'm sorry to come strong to you this morning, but boy, you know, when things need to be done, when the pot spill upon the floor, you know, that's why it go. All the food have to come out. All the food have to come out. That in In-house hatred is such an endemic dis-ease to the extent of that it would destroy your soul. It would destroy your soul. What type of foolishness is this? That endemic disease of hatred, distrust. That means that you have not learned, you have not listened, you have not understood the journey of many a life. That means that all those lives that have been laid down in your history, in your time of existence, has been for nothing. Nothing. For the fact that one person loses their life. For the fact that mothers, children, fathers, young people have lost their life in your existence, and for the what? For the futurism of your existence. You have not learned. You have not learned. You are not willing to say enough is enough. You still harbor that. They, them, those. They, them, those are not worthy to be with me. They, them, those are not worthy to be. Not to be with you. Wow. Wow. You really want to go to that extent of saying that you want to distance yourself from people who have historically been connected with you, your distant family. How could you? How could you? And then who do you harbor to? Who are the ones that you are looking for your sustenance? Who are the ones you are looking for your recompense? Who are the ones that you are looking for your establishment or your status? Who are the ones that you are looking for? Who's going to look for you in the same manner that you look for them? Is it not the ones who are probably tolerating you? Is it not the ones that are not only tolerating, but the ones that are looking on you with disdain and judgmenting you in judgment? Let me tell you, my people. Let me tell you now. When we say, and when our parents have told us, don't trust them. Do not trust also those who are putting you down in preference to them as well. Do not be taking or entertaining those who put you down in preference to them. We were speaking about this over the last few days here on the galaxyofforwe.net. And yes, I do extend the conversation in this way, right? Those who have escaped or feel that they are escaping from an environment of community, from an environment of togetherness. They are escaping from that because they don't want to be associated. They don't want to be part of. They want to be into a they want to be into a living environment of utopianism where everything is all right, where everything is all white, where everything is beautiful, where everything is harmonious, where everything is paradise. The paradise that they are seeking, the paradise that they are looking at, the paradise that they are looking to be a part of. Does not include where they are coming from, not realizing that those are the footsteps of their history, they're the footsteps of their lives. So no matter how far you run, all you will see is the footprints, the footsteps of your journey. And it will always be there. We will always be there. Even when you fall and then you return, we will always be there. That is who and what and where we are. You cannot erase that. You cannot erase it. And yes, we would want and expect the betterment for all of us. Even at this time here, we are emphasizing our youngs. We are emphasizing our elders. We are emphasizing the betterment. Why do we always talk of that? Because that is what we always want to achieve. From the time that we get up in the morning to the time that we lay down, we look to the betterment of ourselves. We look to the betterment of our people. We look to the betterment of our families. That is what probably one of the main purpose of how we live. Moving forward, day after day after day after day. We have to be moving forward, or else we just stay still. We stay still, we wither, and we die. We die emotionally. We die spiritually. We die literally if we stand still. In other words, if you're repeating the same thing day after day after day after day, you will die. Because what? the world moves on. The world is a ever changing entity in itself. We have to be in that momentum. If you fall behind, that's when you become ill. You become ill in yourself. If you fall so far behind, you become stagnant. And then you become that ether of forgetness. People will forget you. Life will forget you. You need to be in that momentum. We need to be in that momentum of life's changing, ever-changing entity. Ever-changing entity. Galaxy family, it's your time to fix up and let's move forward now. Let's move forward. Yeah? Let's move forward in our lives, man. So there's no need to be stagnant in our lives. Yeah. We are beautiful. We are beautiful in ourselves. And the thing is that in our beauty, that is when we will find our true life force, natural. Let's appreciate everything and everyone around us right now. Let's appreciate that. Come on, let's do that. Right? Come on.
Home is where the heart is and can never be forgotten. The essence of your homeland is ever present in your existence. We are who we are, and no matter how far the journey of life takes us, home is in the heart. Amen. Hands upon the sunrise, hands upon the sunrise, hey, standing here on the top of Mount Kenya, looking over the world, over the world, over the world. Village Jackson, Village Jackson, blessing my skin, blessing, blessing. Hey. This is life in homeland, 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 beauty, where everybody, everybody, no partiality, no humanity. Want some taste with Mama Africa. Don't know that it's about la bella. Nairobi, beautiful Mombasa, jumping in my Basha, Zanzibar. Your places you'll never feel alone. No, no, this is like the homeland. You always come homeland. You always come homeland. You always come. You saw the gun. Papa, Liberia, Atletico, Africa, Parliament, Cotonou, Economic, Gambia, Guinea-Bissau, Guinea-Conakry, Mauritania, Senegal. This is like the homeland. Homeland. Caribbean. Oh my God. Africa, Ghana, Malawi, Angola. Don't listen to the worldwide propaganda. America, Europe, China, they in Africa. While they tell you there's nothing there, shouldn't go there, you shouldn't be scared. But they take everything. We're not we gonna wake up. This is life in the homeland. We need to build the homeland. I'm Africa, the homeland.
Homeland. Wow. You can't hide that, Can't hide that. Come again, Morgan Heritage.
No one no vanity, just judge a blessing. No one no vanity, just judge a blessing. Food from Tams up and a drink tea from St. Charlie Village drop food.
We drop you already, man. Come on now. Don't be greedy. Don't be greedy, Ginger, man. What deal? We drop you already. Come on. You want to come in here twice, so come on now. Don't be like that, man. Just come on. I tell you, you see these artists, them. You have to. Let me tell you something. When the artists come with a new tune, yeah, right? Watch him. He want everybody to hear, and he can't stop playing tune them, right? So this is why I have to keep them in check sometime, These artists, them, man. Ginger, come on now. All right, Maxi, come through.
The heroes is on that thing. The way we used to be invades my memory. Pictures on the wall trace the rise and fall. I never realized I still don't understand. I was too blind to see. Slipping through my hands, slipping away.
Hold on. I have to put this one out. As I'm listening to this now, event over the weekend, we gathered there in Peckham. We gathered there in Peckham and the square underneath the canopy there, so right. We gathered there for support of a sister, an activist, life activist, a real person who put her life and soul on the front line, ready to speak for our people. And I would say, something. One of the things, and don't get me wrong, I am guilty of this as well. So when I speak this, it's not a case of that. Look at Uno. Uno is me as well, right? Uno is me as well. We've had our brothers, we've had our sisters, who we look to on a regular basis to be our orators, our people who speak on and supporting our communities. Right? And then when they call us to action, we are failing. We are stopping short of taking action. When they say, come, let's stand up and show our presence, make sure that these people realize that we are here, right here in their face, right here. We're living amongst them. But yet they can come and reap and rape our resources right from under our nose, in front of our face, because that is what they are planning. This is what they are doing on a regular basis. They do, and when I'm saying they do put monies towards, oh, let's give some monies towards the reparatory justice. But who do we distribute it to? Well, we have to be all inclusive of all that has gone through this process of reparatory justice. And who's entitled to it? Well, all of those who we have been unjustified to. All. And which ones are you talking about? Oh, probably those who are most close to us and that we know that we can trust to use the monies in an appropriate manner. How do you mean by that? Well, what they would do, they will use the businesses that we are actually presenting to them to help them through this process. In fact, we could be the counselors for them to actually help them through the process to get their reparatory justice. But they would have to pay us, of course. They'll have to compensate us. Really? 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 And yet we are standing aside like fool and idiot. We are standing aside like fool and idiot. Doing what? We're standing aside and fools like idiot, doing exactly what they want. In our, something in our part of them system there. We not part of them type of thing there. We don't want nothing to do with them people there. Them always thief from we. Yes, they do. Them always thief from we. Them always are going with them stupidness from we. And what? Why, you think say me a fool? Excuse me? What, you think say me don't want one? Do you? Do you realize what is going in? Listen, my people. We have to take affirmative action. We have to take affirmative action. Whenever anything is happening right now, we have to change our attitude. We have to be there on the front line on all occasions. We have to be there so that when they put anything out, they fear actually putting anything out because they know that there's going to be 1,000 of us on everything. Everything. Yeah? Everything. If there's an application for a job, there's 1,000 of us already applying for that reggae. There's 1,000 of us applying for that reggae position there, so right? Whenever there's a meeting, there's 1,000 of us turning up for that meeting, right? Whenever there's anything to do with we are the ones who's going to be there to collect every damn time. Yeah, you might put out one tray of sandwich. I tell you what, that one tray better be able to feed 10,000 away. Yeah, but oh yes, we put on a black an African history event. Did you? Did you? So where was the jollof? Where's the banco? Where's the kenke? Huh? Where was it? Nah, you didn't put on nothing. You don't put on nothing. Yeah? Oh, you were such a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Was it? Really? Really? Let me tell you something. Your days are numbered, your days are done. We don't want to hear about oh we're in discussion about this. We have to go through the process of analyzing, and so that everyone gets an equal share. Equal share. Boom. Equal share of what? You want to take some equal share, you want to get some lash on your back too. Yeah? You want to get your neck stretch. Yeah? You want all of your resources to be taken from you, and then you don't benefit at all. You want to go walking barefoot from the age of 3, right? From the time you could walk 3, and then because what? You don't collect the daily quota. You get your hand chop off. You want that? Huh? You dirty little people there. Huh? Don't. 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 If you don't want to hear the truth, if you don't want to hear the reality of your history, right? Don't come to us telling us about you have done. This is what you have done. No, no. We tell you what you have to do. We will tell you what you have to do. And trust me, it's not no overnight, oh, we've done this now. No, trust me, it's a total, absolute re-education of your whole society is what you need to do. That is what is needed. Just like how you want to push upon us this sodomization and change of values is exactly the same thing that you have to deal with when we're talking about the reparatory justice. It's an absolute change and whitewash, a blackwash of your social values. Total. Don't feel say that you can close your door at night and feel say, oh, everything is lovely. Everything is beautiful. It's okay. It's okay. The tooth fairy should come in the morning and you should get your what how much is it now? Whatever, underneath your pillow. No, 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 no. Them fairyland business is done. Yeah. Then fairyland business is done. I will tell you what's going to happen to you. You shall turn around and start hate yourself. You turn around and start imploding on yourself. Just like how you are portraying on your television programs them. You should be living in an anarchical type of society. You shall implode. You shall start eating your own flesh. Yeah, yeah. That's what you will do. It will be anarchy right across the whole of your society. Everything will implode on you. Yeah. This is why, my people, we're not getting the international news anymore. We don't get it. Right? If you have noticed, we're not getting reports from around the world of the different societies. All we're getting is, oh, Ukraine, Russian Ukraine. Yo, it's the Nazis against the Russians. And guess who the Nazis were? Yes, that little place that carved out a little piece for themselves, the Ukrainians. Okay? Just remember that. Right? If you don't know, get to know. Get to know. Right? All our owner was running behind that. Oh, the Russians shouldn't be doing this. They do. Watch out. White on white. But that's a white on white war. Thankfully, they haven't brought it to Africa to go fight that Rambo business. Good thing. Good thing. All I'm going to ask is that you people get up off of your knees. Get up off of your knees and start to do the walking and talking and the right things for us to move forward and to establish ourselves for not only us, but for future generations. All right, Maxie, go on with yourself now. Go on.
The way we used to be invades my memory. Pictures on the wall portrays the rise and fall. I never realized, I still don't understand. I was too blind to see, slipping through my hands, slipping away. You're slipping away. Yeah. A hero to zero, sunshine to stormy weather. I was the number one, now there's no more together. We had it going on, so tell me where did it all go wrong? A hero to zero, it's like me losing you, yeah. It's like me losing you, yeah. Silence chills the air, I miss you being there. Time won't heal the scars, still wonder where you are. It never dawned on me that there's no more together. We had it going on. So tell me, where did it all go? Hero to zero. It's like me losing you. Yeah. It's like me losing you. Yeah. It's like me losing you. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Ooh. Hero to zero, sunshine to stormy weather. I was the number one, now there's no more together. We had it going on, so tell me, where did it all go wrong? Hero to zero, it's like me losing you, yeah. Hero to zero, sunshine to stormy weather. I was the number one, and there's no more together. We had it.
Yes, you're in tune to the Galaxy of We.net here live and direct right here in the studio here with myself, Aston, here on the Grand Rising Show. Lines are open 0203-289-6504. Let's fly, let's fly.
Here's the land where I and I come from. Africa, our father's land is calling us home.
Calling us home.
So long we've been a slave and no more will we roam, yeah.
Cha. Hey, yo, Freddie. Hold on, my brother. First of all, I know said that, we all know said that, Freddie was going through his healing. I know he's put out that he will be doing a performance here in the London area, and those who support will support, and I hope that he will be of good health and strength when it comes to perform here in the UK, because we know say that boy, life and the body is a beautiful thing, but let's face reality at times, let's face reality at times, and I will say, you know what, all the more strength to you, my brother, and even at this time, I would like to say, give thanks for life, man. Give thanks to life. And give thanks to those who are also part of our lives. Give thanks to those who are inspirational, but we have not even actually spoken directly with each other, but we know that you are there. You are there. Give thanks to life for those who are there and have been an influence throughout our lives. Give thanks for that, man. Give thanks to those that are still with us, who needs our support and needs our presence, and we have to take the time to be with them. Take the time to be with them. Do not just leave them on the side under one day. Because even as I'm speaking here, there's been many a one day person in my life. So even as I'm speaking to you now, don't let that be the one day. Make it be 2 day. Make it be today that you make a contact, send a message. Because as you're listening to me now, there are many or one day person in your lives. Make it be today that you make a contact. There may be 100 of those today contacts that you have to send it out to. But make sure that you give them all a message, you know. Make sure you give them all a message. Give them a call. Take a 5 minutes. Take a 5 minutes or 10 minutes to just say, you know what? I just wanted to just connect with you. To show you, say, yo, me there. We there. And I see you. And I appreciate you. Yeah. It's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful life that we have. We have to take every moment and say, you know what, be grateful for it. Be grateful for it. For all those who have never taken that trip to Akheveland, a land of our origins. Make that be your next trip. Make that be, put that on your list. Put that on your list to say, you know something, I need to go. I will share with you. I can share with you. I was blessed. I was blessed. Truly blessed to be able to take my mother to Africa. I was truly blessed to take her to Africa. And it was at the beginning of her conditions as what she has now. When I took her there. She was like a child in the playfield. She was saying, "Oh, I'm here in Africa. I'm really here in Africa." I said, "Yes, mom. Yes, mom, you are here in Africa." And she goes, "Choo." And even before she even get into the car that was taking us to our home, she had to talk to everybody. Said, "This is my first time here in Africa, and I am so, so, so happy." The emotions, the tears, and everything of her coming to Africa was such a beautiful thing. I said, "Yes, mom, you're here. You're here in Africa." It was like from even when I was very little, she'd always say, "You're African. You're African. You're not Jamaican. I was born in Jamaica, but you are an African man." So I had that always instilled within me. I had that impetus of where you actually live and identify with was already there. I had no doubt of who and where I come from. Right? So my identification was very clear. Very clear. My personal identification was very clear. Why? Because it had been told to me by my mother. It has been told to me by my mother. that I am an African. And when she went there, we took her to places and which told of the history of Africans, and then the African that became the Caribbeans. We took her to those places so that she could walk in the footsteps and and part of the journey of those Africans that became the Caribbeans. She could do that. For example, and to immerse ourselves in the journey of what was. We as uh, we as a generation that was before, and the generation that is after, we have gone a long, long way. Even in my conversations over the weekend, the Saturdays and the Sundays, we speak of those things that were before. And I spoke of the times of where our presence were right around the world. Because why? We have them in history, in our story. We have them. We have them as monumentals and mountains. We built mountains. We built mountains to show our presence. We built mountains to show our presence. Don't feel that there is these buildings and structures just in Egypt alone. No. We have got them, and we have presence of them around the entire earth, around the entire planet Earth. We have them. All that's happened is that a lot of them have been grown over, right? Those places have just been grown over. And this is why I say we have mountains, we have hills of our presence. And yes, children do play upon them now. People walk around them now and not even realize of their existence. There's no realization of their existence, right? The sands of time have come and encroached themselves upon the existence of many of our inhabitants right around the world. Yeah. And the thing is that there is absolutely nothing wrong with that, because that is what the world does. It is an ever-changing environment for most of us. The seas, the land, it moves. It moves. One of the funny things was coming to my mind. I have to share it though. I have to share it. The child of a mind. In the minds of the child. If these little islands all around the planet, right? And they're in the sea. these islands in the sea, what keeps them from floating away? What keeps them from floating away? And then even as you ask that question, and you know, well, as a mature person, you would know. But obviously, for the child's mind, it's like, how do they just stay there in the same place? These islands, not realizing that they are part of the global world mass, and the islands are only the things that poke above the entity of the sea that is surrounding it. It's only the sea that is there, that is moisturizing the earth, one of the elements of the earth, the water. But we are all connected right around the world. We are all connected. And then when you explain that to a child, or even now, you can even show them. So you can show them how you are connected, how each landmass is connected. You can show them. And all of a sudden, their mind is open wide to say, wow. You mean to say, if there was no water, we could walk to another island? We could walk around the world if there was no water? this is how our young people, this is how young children think, you know. And they say, yes, you can do that. You can do that. And of course, then the other side goes, well, how high is the island from the planet Earth then? That's when you have to really think then to say, okay, well, the Earth isn't exactly round itself. It's kind of like a smaller egg shape. Well, why is it always egg shaped? Well, mainly because of the centrifugal forces as it's spinning, that the waters stay at a centrifugal force constantly, but it does change subtly. That's why we have tides of when the water goes in and out. Ah, I don't get what you're saying. What do you mean? Okay, then. Let me show you. So you get a bowl of water, and then you half fill it, and you get your large spoon, and then you start spinning it, and you see the centrifugal force, and you see that in the middle, that there's a dip of where the water is not there. And then when you slow it down, the water comes back and the water rises. And he said that is the effect that the planets have on our Earth, but at a lot slower rate. Ah, so there's some energies from other planets that affect the Earth. Yes. Oh. And then later on, they will ask other questions as well. They will ask other questions as well. Yeah. But we, as a Galaxy family, are very aware of our presence and our status of where we are. Land of the origin should be our destiny. Even for us to go to the level of saying, let's go to the place of our origin, our place of our origin. We should always go, and that should be one of the destinies of our lives. One of our destinies of our lives, always to go to where we start, to see, to live, and to experience of our place of starting. Greetings, brother Julius. Greetings.
Greetings, brother Ashley.
How are you doing, my brother?
I thought maybe the phone might be ringing and you're not getting the signal there.
No. I got you, my brother.
All right, my brother, because I'm looking at the timing, then I say, wow, 15 minutes more, you know? So, or more, because it's like, that's how you time it, you know? You should have been extending it to 10 o'clock when you get the next weekend, there, my brother.
I do appreciate that, but unfortunately, my circumstances, I can't do that. You know?
All right then. With that, I can go with that, my brother. Yes, my brother. Look, you were talking about. I mean, I heard you mention about like the meet in Riley for Sasha, and I mean the turn up and all these sort of things. This was somebody who was active in the society. People could have heard about that and so on. Turn up, right? You see, the thing is, what I was going to say is that there's one thing our people need to be galvanized. Yes. This is where certain things have happened. Look, long in the 70s and all them times, and when you have people them like, an example, Bob Marley, they were coming to this country, right? And you have some of these high-grade singers, performers there. They come and do something. You get a lot of African people who are gathering around this particular occasion. Just like my brother there, who just lost. What's his name? Jashaka.
Jashaka, yes.
Yeah. Them and them performing or whatever it is, all these places crowded with people there. You understand?
Yes.
So the galvanizing pattern of it. You see, nowadays we get man like Caesar Kalonji. Yeah. We get man like Movado, who these people them are African consciousness people them as well. So I was looking at it. I said, look, now we should get something like what we call Black Summer Day. That's how we want to name it, so you can name it in any way. Black Summer Day. Where Black Summer Liberation and all these kind of things there. Anyway, one of them, but it's like Black Summer Day or African Summer Day or what. But maybe blackness will make more people come to the place, which is like, we're not talking about the hall. We're talking like a place like what we call Budget Park. Them big park here, right? But we get all these African states and speakers them and things them with us here. We invite, you understand, where we can get some of these other stations them, spread the message, right? I mean, just like what they do for Sasha, quickly, within some amount of days, this message was going out. You understand?
Yes.
Then we'll get some of our own artists in here, like this one who can be people they can do a little bit of talking on it or whatever it is. I think it's called So Solid.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah. Of course, So Solid, I know it's bad, which even I've seen him or meet him or whatever it is where I was connected long ago in my life. And I know it's that which I think the dad gone anyway. With the ancestors now. But yeah. So what I'm saying really, we get some of these groups them here, which are high potential, who get I mean, they get their people, them, they get their supporters,
Yeah.
and so on. We get to play like Bolgester. And we get all like these different groups. You see, they used to do that here where, I mean, I remember by the time black people come together, meet in the park like Woolwich Common
Yeah.
and all this kind of park there and perform. And you see a lot of African people coming there
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah.
Right, right. But since the summer, you see, because this is, we have to get a strategy. I will begin to get our people to pay attention to the one voice.
Mm-hmm.
That is, we all have this one voice of who the speakers will be, like Mama Nana Kweku. I can recommend him. You know, my man, Brother Abu. I can recommend him. We get some other who amongst when these performances are taking place on stage, we get these people who have this, you know, just like how you get to get man like Malcolm X or Malcolm Garvey, we get this galvanizing outcome. Because you see, I want to help these British people or the English people to make this county all white. So
I hear what you're saying.
They should allow we to get our performers come here, because we want to show them we don't want their land, we don't want to be here. You understand? And let them leave us alone. So when we're doing our things to galvanize our people, make them leave us alone. We are trying to make our people see what is that. I mean, though they will hate that because they don't want our people to have that open eye and know that they have all these resources, they have everything that they can do for themselves and so on. But they say they want to make this country all white, so we want to help them to make it all white.
I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying, man. I hear what you're saying.
Man, you know, because this is how you talk with them people or whatever. You have to show them that you are high grade in terms of this politician business. So if the politics talk, them one, some of where they are, we can make them not see the other side, but we know what we mean, right? But we galvanize, because it's all of galvanizing your people. So when we have these big things going on in a summer day and a summertime time together, and that's where you will get these speakers there who come in between that and speak. Whether it's maybe you might have a lot of people spread on that Bulgers Park. I mean, throughout to get speakers all around or whatever it is. But this is Black Summer Day.
Yeah.
Maybe we name it something like that, something galvanizing. And speak the message to them. Say, look, black people, this is the time you also come together. No knives, no guns, and everything. Concentrate to your, you know, we get two speakers who come and galvanize what people have. They concentrate to the motherland. Concentrate in your own thing. Stop fighting your brothers and sisters. You understand? But you have to get an occasion where you get these young ones them come there as well, because as soon as they hear them kind of things them, like a group coming here, like Kalamchi, right? If I was having that million, I would get that man them over here. If I was having that million, I would get more value there and here. But I believe these people they get this African mind. They get, because I've had Movado. I know he sing a lot about Africa as well. I mean, I think it gets some business.
There's many artists that sing about African and the history and the beauty of Africa. Right? It's very appropriate that you call it that, because you don't say I'm going to touch upon a tune with Africa, though, is it? No. Right? You know? But my brother, most of those occasions that when we have like shows and things like that, we do have a motivational speaker in there, right? It may not be as prevalent as what most of the shows could really galvanize that space, and I'm using that word what you bring to us today to galvanize them, right? But in many ways, the message is in the music, as them say, right? The message is in the music. But it's true, we need to have some motivational speakers that speak on the cause and for the cause of what our liberation road is right now. And yes, yes, it would be nice to see that those speakers, right, are incorporated into the entertainment industry as well, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Because
yeah,
I'm gonna tell you now, like how them have it over there in America, right? And I use America as an example. Like how them
yeah,
have it over there in America, right? There's man and
yeah,
man out there who talk about money all the
yeah,
time. And there's some serious conventions what go on about money. They talk about money, right?
yeah,
How to make money and all them things there, right? And people are paying thousands of pounds to just go and listen to them.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Right. So
Mhm.
yes,
Yeah,
you're right. You're right. We need to have some motivational speakers talking of our liberation,
yeah, yeah,
talking about our how we can put ourselves in a position to galvanize and to thrive in this time, right?
yes,
For the
yes,
betterment
my
of Africa and ourselves, you know.
yes, my brother. I
Mm,
mean, why I mentioned the physical individual?
mm,
Because remember, like the last time, you get this Afrobeat singer who come to the Millennium, and the
mm,
amount of crowd which was there, and
mm,
done, right? So when you get these physical singers, them
mm,
come around, as I'm saying, I'm speaking now to my people. I don't care. I mean, whoever will be listening there, but this
mm,
message is for them. You want to make this place system American, yeah, all right.
mm,
We want to help you, Lord, to make it all right. So
mm.
when we invite our singers them to come here, we just hope that you Lord give them free visa to come here because we want to help make this country them all right. So
Mhm.
just like I'm saying, my brother, I love to as that message come that this is what that's why I recommend place like Budget Park, a spread of big land. But
Mm,
you have to get this particular physical individual there, like Kalanchi, like a Movado, somebody appear there.
mm,
But in between that, that's where we get our speakers there,
mm.
who will be speak to gather the African community. Because you see, it's from here, America. When we get this kind of things, then our people them eyes begin to open and everything because they get in the message in between. Even these people will be helped to even cut down these guns and knife business. Even if we can get some hip hop singer them
Yeah,
who
yeah.
come among them according to the taste
Well,
of what these people will like. But we get to 2, 3 performance in different way. They come and do this thing there. You will see the
you know,
crowd.
one of the,
And first of all, we make it all free.
mm.
Free.
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
we
yeah,
have
yeah,
to
yeah.
galvanize our people
Look, look,
to
look,
go.
wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. We say make it free, but it costs money to make it free.
Well, this is what I'm saying, my
You
brother. I know it
understand?
costs money, but
It
yes,
does cost money to make things free, right?
yes, my brother.
So in that light, there, sir. Yes, we should be at every opportunity put the message out there, get the message out there. What we need, what I feel, and I think that you touched on a very good point there. We need to make it the message get out there. We need to have a message of liberation. We should have a message of living peace in our communities, right? And we should have it so that everybody would want to speak on that on every occasion that they have an event. Yeah,
That's it.
right.
That's it, my brother.
So it's
I
for
mean, when I use the
mm,
word free, right?
mm,
I know just like I would normally have this kind of thing, that maybe you have different people that who are cooking, so I mean, through the rice and peas, some who are doing their
yeah, yeah.
cooking and doing all these kind of things them around, you understand?
Mm-hmm.
But we make sure we name it properly.
Mm.
Black Summer. Let's not forget that summer because this is the message
Mm.
to maybe the ancestors bring that in my brain. But Black Summer, Black African Summer Day. You understand? It has
That's
to be
it.
in a summer day. We get this big field and these big places there where we are and so on. And we get these few singers, and maybe if it's 1, 2, or 3, but I'm sure when themselves, the ancestors dealing with them even right now, they should have that movement and say, you know what, This is not all about money. This is all about bringing our people in one mind, one accordance, and everything, so that they begin to get that awareness. Because the 70s coming down to the 80s, these things were happening. As I say, we have Bob Marley, who even galvanized their own people there. Because when they sing about unite, they sing about so many different things there. This is the consciousness in their people head. They're using Malcolm X slogan and everything and so on. This is from the black man and so on. So we need that. So in this generation, it's nothing that you cut down, but we need to come and get that preparation. I will make it in the summertime and get our people back, give them the message of who they are and all these sort of things. We get to see speaker, whether the speaker extend from here, from Catford, Dessau, down to Westminster. We have different speakers. So wherever you are, you're going to hear the message. You're going to hear the sound. And then they come up with their little bit of hip-hop and reggae and everything. And they were. But our people need to be galvanized by certain things. You need to seal the mind of these young ones and coming up again and so on. As I was looking at something, I saw a man like...
Right, listen, Brother Julius, hold on. We've come to the top of the hour. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to cut you right now. Right? You listen, you need to come in proper time now. Come on now.
Yes, my brother, you know what? I mean, it's hours or whatever it is.
I know.
Anyway, that's why I said when I look, it's 15-minute time. But this is the message. I hope we can take it further again when we talked the last time.
You'll call me back Wednesday morning, yeah? And we continue this thing, all right?
Yes, my brother.
All right, then, bless
right up to you, right up to mommy and the family, and most can come up with them to the...
All right, then, bless up.
Yes, my brother.
Right, until next time, all the best, yeah?
All Africans come from. Oftentimes I sit right down and remember those chains. How my people once enslaved time and time again. But I know that one day when the right time comes, so easily, then we will see right now. No more crying, no victimizing, no more starvation, no more, oh, no more killing. Peace and love and unity is what we say in this time, Ooh, Africa, our father's land is calling us home. So long we've been enslaved and no more will we rule, yeah. But I hope and I pray that the day will come when we will see the rising sun. Yeah, now, oftentimes I sit right down and remember those shades.